Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Alright, what is today's date? Today is Thursday, August 14, 2025. It is 11:53 a.m. I'm about to do the How Do People Secretly Feel About Sagittarius reading. This will be Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, so this reading can apply to you. If it does not apply, let it slide for the Sagittarius out there. So I was checking placements on your chart because you guys could just be acting out of their different placements. Alright, now just because how people secretly feel about you does not make it the fact of the matter. Take this information and do what you want with it. Do what you may with this information. Okay? This is how do people secretly feel about Sagittarius. Personal read information is in the description box down below. Temperance. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. Five of Swords. Now I'll take it. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. Oh, there's three cards. Bottom deck's Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords at the bottom deck usually talks about how usually a lot of people may feel like you move very quickly. You move very quickly or you talk very quickly. Like you're someone who just takes off like at a moment's notice. You're someone who moves very quickly. I know people secretly feel about you. Also, we have the Temperance, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of people may feel like with the Temperance card here, that's your energy. Like you're someone who's very tempered. You're very balanced. You're very patient. You take your time before really popping off on people. Seven of Pentacles, you're someone who is, I feel like, very mindful about what you invest your time, money, and energy into. Some people secretly feel about you. Also, the Queen of Wands followed by the Three of Wands. A lot of people may look at you like you're like this Queen of Wands energy. You're very hot, very attractive. I have it. Thank you. Love you too.
Love you more though.
Love you more. So a lot of people may look at you like you're this Queen of Wands energy. Very hot, very attractive, very charismatic, very charming, very hardworking as well. The Three of Wands, though, being here, you're someone who definitely always plans for the future. Yeah, you're always looking towards, the next thing here. Yeah, Five of Swords being here, people feel like you're secretly very competitive. Yeah, like when it goes to I feel like coming competition of some sorts, you are someone who's very competitive. Like you like to win at all costs. I'm the same way. I'm very competitive too. Two of Wands energy. We have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. A lot of people may feel like you always are on this you have a very life-changing decision that you have to make here. What's up with that? The one look at this Two of Wands, it's like there's a light shining through as well as like a little white deer, almost giving some sort of spiritual guidance. I think a lot of people feel like you secretly feel like you will know which decision you need to make about whatever this choice is that you have here. Ace of Swords, people feel like you're very honest, very truthful. Yeah. But also feel like, once again, like I said, they just know somehow you're always going to make the right decisions, especially no matter the circumstance. Yeah, Two of Cups following the Tower card. A lot of people feel like secretly, maybe, you husband or wife material, or you're just someone who's very nice to be around. Like, you're just sort of always bring some sort of good vibrations with the Two of Cups. This could be romantically, it could be platonically. Maybe a lot of people friends just hanging out with you and be as very a very good guy or a good girl. Like you're someone who's very always nice to have around. And the Tower card though, it's you're very full of surprises. I feel like you are always you're just full of surprises. What I'm hearing. Yeah, the Moon card. As well as maybe you secretly feel like maybe you keep certain things hidden. Especially if you guys are crashing out or going through something crazy, you're always people secretly feel like you're someone who might keep it hidden. Or you may come across just very mysterious. But yeah, people just are very surprised. They don't ever know what you're gonna do. We also have the Queen of Pentacles and then the Page of Cups. People also secretly feel like you're someone who's doing quite well for yourself, though. The Queen of Pentacles being here, you're just financially stable, you're secure, you're hardworking. You're able to switch up the task, switch up your hat depending on the task. And the Page of Cups is here. It's yeah, people can secretly feel like you're just someone who's very you probably listen to your heart, let that be your guide. Or maybe you might be seeing maybe a lover boy or a lover girl. But I'm also just really getting that a lot of people feel like you just always you always listen to your own heart for guidance or answers. We also have the Chariot and then the Page of Swords. Yeah, you guys, once again, funny how I said you guys were just going to be going to your heart for answers. With that Chariot card here, people feel like you, once again, move very quickly. But also, once again, it's wherever your heart's guiding you to go. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here, especially with that Page of Swords. People may feel like you may be keeping an eye on people. You may be I don't know. Some people may seriously feel like you might be a little I know why I'm hearing the word stalker. I don't think you're a stalker, Sagittarius. But a lot of people may secretly feel like maybe you might keep an eye on them, maybe gathering information about them, maybe keeping a close eye on them. That's funny. That's once again, it doesn't mean it's true, but that's just what people secretly think. Now, the overall energy that's out here is the Judgment, Four of Wands, and then the Emperor. A lot of people feel like you're definitely judgmental with the Judgment card being here. But the Four of Wands, though, it's people like being with you, though, because you always bring some sort of harmony or stability in life. And then people always feel like maybe you're just someone who's very nice to hang out with. Or possibly married, depending on, what you're looking for. But people also view us as emperor, a boss, a leader, a father figure, or someone who just, helps out a big community of people here. That's how secretly people feel about you. You're a judgy, harmonious leader. Possibly a good parent. You're very honest. You're also very guided, but you're competitive. You plan for the future. You are someone's very hot. You're mindful about what you invest time and energy into. Yeah, you make a good friend, a good lover. You're very it's you're full of surprises though. You're very mysterious. You look very good though. Like you always come out like stepping. But you listen to your heart in regards to everything that you do. But you be keeping an eye on people. At least that's how people secretly feel about you. But anyways, what's the advice for Sagittarius? That's too many cards for Sagittarius. I'll take it. Bottom of the deck, Crow. So a lot of you Sagittarius during this time could definitely be getting a lot of visions through your dreams. Maybe just daydream, or maybe just in general, you just see a lot of different things in your third eye here. The thing is like, to really channel the Crow energy in a healthy way, you have to kind of spend time like sitting down or relaxing, or when you're getting these visions, so you can really understand what's going on here. Otherwise, if you're like possibly like out and about and on the go while getting these visions, it's like it might be overstimulating for you. Let's see. We have Unicorn. Once again, it's tied to the third eye chakra, right up here. The Unicorn talks about like you guys, like your third eye is wide open. You guys are seeing things that have yet to be said. You guys are seeing things that have yet to be seen. You guys are hearing things that have yet to be said. But the thing is, a lot of you guys may question whether or not you can trust this. Like, you might be questioning your reality. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is this really what's going on here? Well, the thing about the Unicorn is, you guys are pretty much being called to trust in whatever it is that you are seeing in your third eye, in your mind. Because most likely, you're right. But with the Panther card coming after it, Panther card talks about there's going to be a lot of great changes coming to you during this time. Panther card talks about like pretty much it comes and blows up this, dust of like chaos and, change in the air. But even though during the time when you're going through all this chaos and change, it's like once the dust settles, you will eventually see the Panther's magic at work. But only when the dust settles. That's when you'll finally realize that's why everything happened the way it happened. Or, that's why, you did this and that. It's kind of like that. Panther energy comes to have meaningful obliteration. Meaning something's got to go. Okay? Elephant, though, talks about how in this time you're being called to trust. Sometimes God, angels, your spirit team, your benevolent ones, your ancestors will knock down obstacles, and it's to guide you in the right direction. But to add to the mystery, sometimes it'll also even create obstacles, and it's still to guide you in the right direction. So for a lot of you guys, that's what you're being called to do, is kind of just trust wherever you're being led. Okay? Lastly, we have Peacock. You guys are shining bright. That's that big stepping out here. Looking good, shining bright, and setting out. Excuse me. A lot of people think that the peacock's beauty comes from its outward appearance, but that is where they are sadly mistaken. It actually comes from deep within. The thing about the peacock is that it holds or harbors no bad feelings about anything. It doesn't harbor any resentment or regret or, pain. It's like they kind of just let it all go. So this time, I feel like a lot of you guys have been called to possibly just... My mind went blank. I'm so sorry. But possibly just meditate. Anything else for Sagittarius before I close it out? Good enough for me. Yeah, take time to breathe out. Oh, wait a minute. Let me reshuffle this. I just pulled those for Leo. Yeah, a fiery climax approaches. Yeah, something's about to change. Once again, that's part of that Panther energy, where a lot of things are going to be switching up here, and just, once again, even though when you're in the midst of all the chaos, just know it's all for a reason. One or two more cards for the Sagittarius. We have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah, you guys are about to finally get some sort of conclusion that you guys were looking for, possibly waiting for here. One final card for Sagittarius. Ouch. One card, please. Communication is key with the new moon and Gemini. That's going to be a big factor is your communication. So don't be afraid to speak up now. At bottom of the deck is look at the bigger picture. That's the full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah. Think bigger, Sagittarius, okay? Anyways, this is the end of your reading. So you guys did enjoy. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe because it helps push my channel out to a bigger audience. Yes, I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do Sagittarius, okay? You guys are going to go through great changes, and trust me, it's going to be for the better. So just enjoy the ride and hang on tight. I love you so much, Sagittarius. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstar.